What's up, guys? It's Coach Gaglione here. This is another edition of our Climb to 185 series. I'm your host, Coach Gaglione, and I've been involved with powerlifting and strength coaching for over 18 years. So on this particular day, it's my last kind of real main workout before I compete on April 26th with my wife. You can see I'm warming up here on our new platform. This is from KPC, Knox Power Company, and Bruce Knox. We're going to be doing a contest on May 31st. It's going to be 100% raw sanctioned strict curl pro qualifier, so you can earn your pro card. All the details will be on Lifting Cast. Again, it's the Mid-Atlantic Pro Qualifier. If you search on Lifting Cast, you can check that out. So we're going to get a fresh coat of paint on this. But anyways, I'm just kind of warming up and just kind of seeing how the platform felt. Again, I'm trying to get my biceps, my shoulders, and my back and traps. Those are kind of like the primary muscle groups I'm concerned with. You can see I'm wearing a bow tie here, just kind of opening up my pecs a little bit. Been dealing with some kind of shoulder pain on and off, honestly, since 2011, when I first tore my rotator cuff. And right now I'm having some residual kind of pain actually on my opposite side. So I partially tore my right rotator cuff, and I've been having some kind of pain. Sometimes the bad side gets aggravated, and sometimes it kind of shifts over to the other side. So I haven't gotten any MRIs on my left arm, but I'm sure there's some kind of damage from high school football, high school wrestling, those sorts of things. So basically, again, I'm just trying to warm up my shoulders and my back and my traps. And again, just kind of working on some different pulls. And again, when you're doing a strict curl in, I guess a more efficient way, you're going to have kind of a pull and a catch. So one of the kind of things that I like to do personally for both powerlifting and really any strength sport, I really like the idea of kind of practicing your attempts and practicing how you're going to warm up. Typically in a powerlifting meet, strict curl competition, I suppose it would be similar to weightlifting as well. Weightlifting is a little bit different in terms of how they do the competition order, but nonetheless, having somewhere around 5 attempts is going to be good. So it's going to be slightly different because I'm going to be using the collars that I have kind of add weight, and I kind of just added in another set here. But did 20 pounds of chain on this particular day. So did my wife. You'll see some of her training as well. And for her, I kind of went a little bit of a slightly fairly similar percentage, but she's using the same chain weight as me. It's a little bit more of an overload for her. So again, for this particular meet, there's going to be 3 commands. So one of the things that you'll kind of see here is I'm also kind of practicing lowering the weight under control, lowering the weight while keeping my back and glutes on the bench, on the platform, I should say. So that was 120 pounds with 20 pounds of chains. And then at this point, I'm going to start to kind of take smaller jumps. We have 140 pounds. So this is around, getting close to like a second to last warm up. I'm going to probably just go 135, 155, and then kind of call it a day and kind of open on the lighter side. That felt pretty good. That was one of my better sets of the day. My grips has been taxed. I kind of mentioned about my shoulders. So this is 150 pounds. So this will be around my last warm up. My last warm up is going to be 155. And then I kind of do one more set after this. But overall, this felt pretty good. It's around 170 pounds at the top. So I would have liked to see my transition be a little bit smoother. But a nice clean set nonetheless. On this particular set, I just wanted to make sure that I honestly just got a good start. So I kind of, again, didn't do this with any command. So a little bit charitable with how I started the set, but it moved really well. So this is 160 pounds, so just shy of an opener, plus 20 pounds of chain. So that was kind of like my main goal, was to kind of just get 180 in my hands again. And then I just like to do some reverse band work. I'm still kind of figuring out the tape. So this wasn't on my plan originally, but I just wanted to, I kind of cut some of my reverse band work a little bit short the week prior, and just wanted to overload a little bit more. It's got commands on this particular set. So this is 185 pounds. And then I elected to my goal weight, and then I elected to go at 195, which is very close to an all-time PR. To be honest, I think I might have misloaded myself, but I did do 198 pounds or 90 kilos with reverse bands on one occasion, but I do believe I misloaded myself on that day, so I believe that I was 2.5 kilos or 5 pounds less. So got a little out of position there, but I was able to fight it, so I was really happy. I was able to grind a little bit. So that was great, and I just did a heavy hold with 205, I believe. And I still don't understand how people curl this, because I have a hard time just kind of keeping it in position, but I know that if I want to improve my strict curl, I'm going to have to improve my grip, improve my pick. But nonetheless, was able to get a takeout on this particular day. So another kind of just commentary piece is just training with your spouse, training with your significant other. There's a lot of kind of schools of thought that you should be able to do it, you shouldn't do it, and all these different things. But fitness and training and competing is something we both enjoy. We definitely have different levels. Now, in my wife's case, she's a much better curl athlete than me. But I would just say that I'm just probably, I'm just more experienced, maybe just better at performing, maybe potentially dealing with higher levels of stress and things of that nature. We're both under a lot of stress. We've both got a lot going on kind of in our life. But anyways, this is,
curl.
Let's see. So this is around 75 pounds, I believe.
Yeah.
And then we go up to 77 and a half, and then 80 pounds. So I wanted to make sure she got around, close to a PR. She's lost some weight recently. We're both kind of dealing with some different kind of health things, but so on this particular day, we kind of elected to, and this is typically when we're going very heavy and it's max effort in a more kind of stressful environment. We like to help each other, but train separately. But if we're doing kind of, more accessory work, kind of training together and just kind of, it's totally fine. So this is in different strategies in terms of training together. We are going to compete together for the first time, so we'll recap that. Until next time, stay strong, and we'll see you guys soon.